Hello. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be talking about exactly what are we trying to teach our students? What do we want from them? What do we need to teach them? And we have to be super clear about this from the very beginning, right? Because if we are not, then we're going to either teach them the wrong thing or they'll be confused. They won't know what to do. I remember when I jumped from teaching kindergarten to teaching 5th grade, and I hadn't prepared the lesson in time. I was sick. I wasn't feeling great. So I opened the math. I remember this so clearly. I opened the math book and I started teaching it, and I went, oh, wait a minute. I'm teaching this to you guys wrong. Let's press pause. Let's move on to science, and we'll pick this back up tomorrow after I've had some more time with it. I was totally embarrassed that I had to oh, I can't teach this to you because I'm teaching it to you wrong. So I want to set you guys up so you don't find yourself in the same position that I did when I was teaching my 5th graders. So when we're talking about teaching kindness, oftentimes kindness and niceness get interchanged. The word kind and nice, oh, you're so nice, oh, you're so kind. In our language, we use those words interchangeably often, but they do not mean the same thing. So I want to be super clear right up front. We are teaching our kids to be kind, not to be nice. So I have kind of removed the word nice from my vocabulary, unless I'm talking about the weather. It's nice weather. So we need to know exactly though which one is which and why. Why does it even matter? It's semantics. It's not semantics. It really does matter. So a kind person, a kind child, a kind adult, it comes from a place of goodwill. It's benevolence, right? It's this desire to help. It's not for profit. It's not for gain or from some ulterior motive. It's unconditional, right? I'm gonna help you because you need help and I want to help you. It's about the golden rule. It's about treating other people the way you want to be treated without any expectations, with no strings attached, right? And so these people, yeah, they may have bad days, but overall they're kind all the time, right? It's not gonna be conditional on who's watching or who they're being kind to, right? It's about compassion and empathy, and it's a genuine just wanting to help other people. It's when your values of wanting to be kind and your actions line up to how you treat other people, speaking and acting with kindness. Kindness is a verb. It's something we do. It's not just something we talk about or believe in. It's how we act all the time. So that is kindness, and that is what we're going for. And over time, I'm going to show you how to do that. But I need to show you the flip side of that, and that's the niceness. Nice. We don't want our kids to be nice. We don't want them to be nice, and here's why. Nice people tend to come across as being fake. It's the Eddie Haskells of the world from Leave It to Beaver, where they're really polite to Mrs. Cleaver, the adults, and then they're really cruel to everyone else as soon as the adults leave. So niceness can sometimes come off as feeling fake, or like a kiss up, or maybe somebody who's like too polite, too agreeable, right? And they get taken advantage of. Maybe they're a pushover. It can often feel manipulative, right? They're doing it for something else. They're doing it to look good. They're doing it to get the praise. They're doing it for the promotion or the good grade, right? Or they're doing it for the reward, right? Maybe there's a prize for cleaning up the most trash, and that's why they're cleaning up the trash. So it's kind of like, I'll do this if you do this for me. I'll be your friend if you do this for me first. That's the nice stuff, right? They're questioning like what's to be gained. They're usually tend to be only nice to people that can then give them something back. So it's the people who are, polite to the principal, but not to the janitor, or people who are kind or nice to, their boss, but not so much to the server, the waitress, right? That's the niceness side. So it's sometimes those people who do those big, showy, random acts of kindness that are so amazing, and then they post it on social media, right? They're looking for something. There's something to be gained. Kindness, that's not it. It's the opposite of that. They're doing it from this place of just wanting to be kind, wanting to be helpful, wanting to make somebody's day a little bit better. People also sometimes confuse kind and nice, where you can't say no and be kind. That is a misnomer. Kind people say no all the time. It's kind to say no, to stand up for people. No, you can't treat her that way. No, you don't get to treat me that way. You can say stop and still be kind. We can set boundaries. We don't need to have our kids walk all over. They don't need to be a doormat and still be kind, right? So kind people know when to say no. They know when to say stop, and they can say it in a strong voice. Sometimes kindness roars. It's really, really loud, right? It's a loud kindness, and that's okay. But it's not showy. It's adding value to people's lives. It's making their day better, easier, more enjoyable, whatever the day may be. It's those simple, normal, everyday acts of kindness. It's saying hi to the guy, emptying out the trash can. It's holding the door for the people behind you, right? Not just for your friends, not just for the principal. It's helping somebody when they need help. It's seeing somebody in need and doing it. So we don't want to say, hey, I need you to be nice. I want you to be nice. I almost didn't even say it because I'm so used to not saying it anymore. We are going to be focusing on kindness. It's doing it because it feels good to do things for other people, because it helps them, because it makes their day easier. It's who we are as kind people. And so if we're super clear about what we're teaching, then we're not teaching about being nice. It's not about this reward. And in the next module, we are going to be talking about how to praise kindness to increase that positive reinforcement. And for our younger students or our kids who are really struggling, then that's a strategy that we can use. And then we wean them off of it so they don't require the praise, right, in order to act this way. But in the beginning, we can use that as a strategy. So kind people just do it from the genuine place of their heart. Eventually, like I said, for our young kids, we might need to give them a little bit of the carrot, the positive reinforcement. And then, like I said, we can wean them off. And I'm going to show you how to do all of that. But setting clear expectations, kind is what we're going for, nice, not so much. The Eddie Haskells of the world, that's not what we want. All right, I'll see you in the next video.